Meanwhile, in an alternate universe where that didn't happen, we're no strangers to love.
Hello, peoples, and welcome back to AI Dungeon. We are doing our... this is not AI Dungeon. Welcome back to NovelAI. We are doing our part 2 of whatever the feck I'm gonna name this series. Today's question of the day is, what is a Manhattan death row baby? And we are asking Monica.
She's the one that said it, after all.
This prompted her to begin talking about the prison she used to work in, and I'm really curious as to what she has to say, so let's continue. It's the worst place imaginable. You stare at her in shock and then turn your gaze back to the old man. He's fallen silent and is staring at Monica. I just want to point out, this is right after Monica stabbed him in the chest with a pencil, so like the fact that he's being silent about that and just staring at her is really menacing.
That's Old Man Jenkins for you. Old Man Jenkins says,
"Right, let's go, Monica. Bye, everyone. I loved everyone's poetry,"
he says, straining to speak.
Monica smiles as she walks out the room. After class, you and Sayori sit in front of your lockers talking about life and things.
What is life? Sayori. Oh, that's Sayori, apparently. So you're Yuri, I am Monica.
I'll be...
Do you also
Yeah.
want to be...
Yeah, I got the perfect voice for her. What is life? Sayori asks you. You think for a moment and say that it is just trying to get by in the world, but eventually you realize you don't know how to explain it better, and so you... Oh, the suspense is killing me. Stop thinking about it and just tell her that life is about being happy and that happiness comes from different places. Wow, that was really deep and I was not entertaining in the slightest.
Well, let's try it again.
And you shrug and say that you have no idea. She smiles sadly and says that she doesn't either, and you both sigh. Haha, depression.
Nice.
Oh my fucking shit, dude.
Oh god. Oh no, why is there a school morgue?
Sayori hangs herself. She is found dead in the library. Her body is in the school morgue, and her death is ruled an accident, but the coroner suspects foul play.
Let's not do that.
Oh my god. I kind of feel like it was perfect. No, that was so funny, dude. Are you gonna include that in the video?
I don't know.
I feel like you should. I give you permission to.
Meanwhile, in an alternate universe where that didn't happen,
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
Well, whenever we go look at the stats for this video and we see that like -5 subscribers on it, we'll know why. Sayori blushes and you smile at her. She asks if you want to come to the literature club after school, and you tell her that you'll go. She's probably gonna make us watch her.
Wow,
hang
this
herself
really is
or
an
something.
alternate universe, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was that?
I said she's probably gonna make us watch her hang herself or something.
We just rewinded time.
Oh, did we? Is that what the squiggles mean? Is that us going back in time?
I'm deciding that yes.
Okay, alternate universe, I guess. Try to keep up, ladies and gents. Oh, well, there you go. Now we're gonna get struck for copyright.
Oh yeah, because my singing's too good.
Exactly, you sound like the real thing, so we're probably gonna get copyright striked here.
I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Wanna make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie.
You didn't even fucking do it right, you fucker! Sayori gives you a kiss on the cheek and then you head home. What do you know? It fucking worked.
Nice.
I feel like the regular watchers of my AI Dungeon and NovelAI videos are going to be very upset with the lack of death in this video series so far. Can you please fix that?
Sure.
The next day at school, you arrive to find everyone dead. Wow, you really took that to the extreme there, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, it's what you wanted, right?
Exactly. There's people dead, and that makes me happy. All the teachers are lying on the ground, and the students have all been killed in the crossfire between them and the police officers that have entered the school. Holy shit.
What the hell happened here?
Well, let's keep going. See what's going on.
The only thing left alive is Monica, who is sitting on top of the library reading a book. Wait, on top of the library? Why? Okay, whatever. She looks up and sees you. She stands and waves at you, smiling brightly. Why are you smiling? Do you know what happened under the roof that you're sitting on top of?
Hey, Monica, do you know what happened? You ask.
She shakes her head.
I came to school today to read my poetry, and when I got to the classroom, everyone was dead. The cops shot the teachers, and then they shot us all.
Okay, so does that mean that the cops shot everybody in the school, or did the teachers shoot the kids and the cops shot the teachers? I'm confused. Okay, well, you just said, well, that's police brutality for you. Okay. You say, and she nods, and you walk over to her, and she hands you a piece of paper and points at the words written there. You should make a, no, wait. You should make it a poem about what happened at the school.
It says roses are red, blood is too. There's a lot of it covering you.
That is so bad. I could have came up with a way better poem than that, Westbot.
Do it right now.
Okay. Roses are red, the kids are dead, in came the police, shot them in the head. No!
Roses are red, violets are pretty. Children are dead due to police brutality.
Oh my god. Okay, put mine in. We're just ignoring the shit that it's saying between these. We're just having like a poetry slam between us right now. And we're completely disregarding the fact that we're telling a story.
Well, it says roses are red, blood is too. There's a lot of it covering you. You look at her and she smiles. You take the poem and you start to cry.
Oh my god.
Roses are red, violets are pretty, children are dead due to police brutality. You wipe your eyes and she hugs you tightly and tells you to stay strong. She whispers into your ear.
This is a weird thing to be
I love
bonding
you.
over.
You nod and return the hug and she leaves the building. Alright, this is your poem, so...
Roses are red, children are dead. Police came in and shot them in the head, you say to yourself. And then the squiggle lines, which sometimes means we're going back in time, but who knows what...
This time it doesn't.
Okay.
The following week, you go to the literature club meeting with Sayori and Yuri.
Well, then we did go
Hi,
back
guys.
in time, because... Well, no, because it's the following week. But they're fucking alive again. They're supposed to be dead.
I mean, you don't know that Sayori and Yuri were there.
They were sick that day.
Yeah.
Maybe they conducted it.
Maybe Monica did.
Maybe they're all in cahoots.
Hi guys, I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
You glance around and can still see blood on the walls. Monica is sitting in the middle of the room with a large white sheet spread out on the floor in front of her. She has a black marker in hand and is writing something onto the white cloth. Monica turns her head to the side and you notice that her hair and clothing is covered in blood. It is her!
Why haven't you showered since you murdered all those children and police officers, you ask?
She chuckles and puts the pen in her mouth and starts to chew on it like gum. Oh, okay. She then pulls it out and swallows the ink. Hey, you know what they say. Spitters are quitters.
You start rapping. Let's see what it comes up with.
Okay, how do I rap this? I'm gonna try. Here we go.
Alright, time jump.
No, this is the rap, obviously. Monica walks
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the room, and you and the girl sit in silence. After a few minutes, Monica returns and sits down next to you. So what do we do now? So he asks.
I don't know, Eeyore, why don't you ask the Depression Fairy?
That sounded like something a third grader would say. The second part. What the fuck is the depression fairy?
Well, that's what Monica's wondering.
The what? Who's the depression fairy?
Monica asks. You explain about the Fairy of Depressions.
Is the depression fairy real? Sori asks. Good question.
Yeah, she gave you depression. You
They both stare at you, and then Monica gets up from the table and goes to a corner of the room.
Ooh, what's she gonna do? Let's hope there's no rope over there.
She stands there and closes her eyes, and you hear an odd sound. It sounds almost as if someone is whispering in your ear.
What is that?
Yuri asks. Okay, peoples, that is the end of part 2, but I think we're gonna go ahead and make a part 3 because I'm having a good time, Westbot's having a good time, and this is a very interesting prompt. So, if you're enjoying this, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that we know you're enjoying this Novel AI with Westbot. This is the first time doing a Novel AI or AI Dungeon video with Westbot, so if you guys enjoy it, make sure you show the fucking can't talk. Make sure you show your support so that we know and we can do more like it in the future. Other than that, we love you all. We hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you next time. Goodbye!
Bye.